For science, we're going to read Whose Home Is This by Julie Murphy. We're going to see different animal homes, and you have to guess who lives in that home. Are you ready? All kinds of homes. Animal homes come in many shapes and sizes. These homes may be big or small, hard or soft. Some homes are made of dirt. Others are built of snow or wax. Homes can be cozy places to sleep. They are shelters from the weather. They keep their owners hidden from predators. Some homes are safe places to keep eggs or raise babies. Other homes catch food. Can you guess which animal lives in each home? Keep reading and make your best guess, as you can find the correct answers on pages 28 and 29. This wheel-shaped home catches food. At night, insects don't see the trap until it's too late. They fly into the web and get stuck on its threads. The owner feels the threads shake. Dinner is ready. Whose home is this? Do you think this home is for an ant, a dragonfly, a beetle, or a spider? They give you a hint. The owner of this sticky trap doesn't get stuck. That's because it hangs on with the tips of its feet. Which animal do you think it is? I think you know, because the correct answer is spider. A big, strong animal made this snow den. How can it bear the cold? Once inside, this mother blocked the way in using snow. The Arctic wind can't get in now. This home may be cool, but it is much warmer than outside. Whose home is this? Do you think it's a home for a seal, a reindeer, a polar bear, or a grizzly bear? Let's look at the hint. This den keeps its owner safe. It is so good at keeping out the cold that the mother's cubs are born in the middle of winter. Which animal do you think it is? It is a polar bear's home. This home is huge, and so are the birds that made it. A pair of birds built this nest from sticks. It was made to hold their eggs. High in a tree or maybe on a cliff ledge, this nest is safe from most predators. Remember, we learned the word predators. A predator is something that wants to eat another animal. So do you think this home belongs to a bald eagle, a pelican, a swan, or an ostrich? Let's look at our hint. These birds return to the same nest over time. They add on more nest material. The largest nest of its kind weighed more than 2 tons. Wow, that is a heavy nest. I think you know the correct answer. It is bald eagle. Ready for the next one? Ooh, look, another kind of nest. What I think is interesting, I see a nest and I automatically think about birds, but if I look over here, none of these things are birds. So we're going to have to read and see if we can figure out who belongs in this nest. This home is a nest, high in the rainforest canopy, but this nest does not belong to a bird. A shaggy, orange animal wove these branches and leaves together. All of these animals look orange. Let's see if we can get more information in our hint. In heavy rain, the owner of this nest knows how to keep dry. It uses the large leaves in the nest like an umbrella. I think I know which animal it is because it said shaggy. And shaggy means longer hair. It's not super fluffy and furry. So I think, and I know, that is the orangutan that lives in this nest. This was new information for me. I did not know that orangutans made nests. This home is like a castle. It even has a moat. Predators cannot break through the walls made of mud and branches. They can't find the entrance. It is hidden underwater. This is a neat home. If you want to get into this home, you have to go under the water and go up underneath. You can't get in this way. Do you think this home belongs to an otter, a beaver, duck, or a chipmunk? This home's builder uses their big front teeth to cut down trees to build their homes. Who needs a chainsaw when your neat teeth can do the job? If you said beaver, you're correct. Thousands of animals live in this busy home. It is also a place for storing food and raising babies. This wax house has many rooms arranged in rows. Each tiny room has 6 walls. Do you think this belongs to a butterfly, a fly, a wasp, or a honeybee? This home is always buzzing. It is full of combs. The animals living here don't use them to look nice. If you said honeybee, you're correct. A bird used its tough beak to make this hole. If I look at those birds, they all look like they have pretty tough beaks. Let's keep reading. It says to make this hole in a hollow tree. Inside, a mother and her chicks are safe from the weather. Food is nearby too. These birds peck the tree to find tasty insects hiding inside the wood. Hint, tap, tap, tap. This bird's pecking echoes through the forest. The hammering sound attracts mates and tells other birds that this home is taken. That gave me a great hint, because out of all of these birds, the toucan, the woodpecker, the crow, or the hummingbird, which one do you know taps and pecks on the wood over and over again? That's right, the woodpecker. This home is a cozy place under the rocks. It shades its owner from the hot desert sun. The lizard hides for months at a time under rocks or inside a burrow. By eating huge meals and storing fat in its tail, this lizard doesn't need to hunt often. This reptile is one of 2 venomous lizards in the world. It has a monster of a bite. Its venom is as deadly as a rattlesnake. This is called a Gila monster, a gecko, a crocodile, or iguana. Now, it's said that it stores its food in its tail. If I look at these, I can see the one with the biggest tail is right here. And it told me that he had a monster of a bite. That was another clue for me. Ooh, a shell. Let's see what this is. This shell used to belong to a sea snail. Now another animal has moved in and made the shell its home. The shell will help to protect this animal from hungry predators. Do you think it's a leafy sea dragon, a lobster, a shrimp, or a hermit crab? One day this animal will grow too big for this shell. This is for its home, but it won't get crabby. It will simply look for a bigger shell to move into. Oh, we know the answer because it said it won't get crabby. So which one had crab in it? Leafy sea dragon, lobster, shrimp, or hermit crab? There he is. This is an interesting home. This home is a mound of dirt in the Australian desert. The mound is tall, but its builders are small. There are thousands of them. The walls facing the sun are extra thick. The thick walls stop the home from getting too hot inside. The owners of this dirt home don't sit still. People call these creepy crawlies white ants. That is because they look like ants and live in colonies. So which one of these insects, the cockroach, scorpion, termite, or centipede is white. The termite. This is our last animal. This home is a living animal. It is a sea anemone with stinging tentacles. The anemone zaps passing fish and eats them, but one kind of fish has made the sea anemone its home. This fish has a special slime layer that helps to protect it from stings. Whose home is this? A seahorse, a clownfish, an eel, or a sea star? The fish and sea anemone have made a deal. The anemone gives the fish a safe home, and in return, the fish cleans the anemone and feeds it scraps. If you've seen Finding Nemo, you know the answer is a clownfish. I hope you enjoyed this book. What you're going to do today for science is you are going to get to make an animal home of your own. Get creative. You could build a bird's nest with twigs and things that you find in your yard. You could create a doghouse with a shoebox, or even make a bear's den with Play-Doh. Whatever you make sure you send me a picture because I would love to see it. Thank you.